Love your yard with a new outdoor space from F&B Landscaping. From a new build to a new project in an existing yard, we listen and give you the yard you want within your budget. Lawns, water features, xeriscaping. We've got the artistic touch and technical know-how to bring the peak of Colorado outdoor living to your home. Reliable, trustworthy. Visit fblandscapes.com to schedule a free consultation today. All right, crew, time to talk our extended forecasts here. And I always like starting on the wide view when we do this because then we kind of bring things down to the local level. Our weather this week will be driven by a series of systems moving off to our northwest that will bring some stronger wind into the area. A couple of cold fronts here, one of them moving into the region today, is going to bring some severe weather. And then the second system on the way, the jet streak with that coming on shore here on this Monday, is going to increase our fire danger for more areas on Tuesday and Wednesday. So some thunderstorms to watch today, especially over the Palmer Divide and far eastern Colorado, north of the Arkansas River. On Tuesday, this jet streak comes in. That increases the wind. It blows the low-level moisture off to the east for Tuesday and Wednesday. We get a little bit gusty, and we have fire weather concerns. We'll be hot on Tuesday and Wednesday as well. A few spots on the Arkansas River will hit temperatures around 100. Once we get this jet streak into the Central Plains on Thursday, we'll get a cold front that'll pull the temperatures back east of the mountains about 10 to 15 degrees. And so that should feel nice on Thursday. Unfortunately, it doesn't last long. By Friday, we are back to some downslope wind and the temperatures will warm back up. Now, with that jet streak moving through, we get a couple days where the low-level moisture is out of eastern Colorado. We'll start to return it on Saturday, so the temperatures will come down a little bit. The other thing that happens over the weekend is we get a longer-lasting intrusion of some cooler air from the north by the time we get to Sunday into Monday and Tuesday, and that pattern screams severe weather this time of year. So that is something that I still have in our extended forecast. It's looked like that for about 5 days now. Of course, there are details to figure out, but the pattern says, hey, expect multiple days of some severe weather. So hot Tuesday and Wednesday. We do get about a 10 to 15 degree cool down for Thursday. A crew, I think a lot of us will like that. Like I said, unfortunately, it doesn't last all that long. The temperatures come back up for Friday. I think we'll drop a little bit Saturday, but more noticeable cool down for Sunday as we open the door for severe weather. Pueblo, it's the same pattern here. We'll be around 100. If not Tuesday, certainly into Wednesday. Both days will be windy. On Thursday, we cool back for at least a day. Friday, we don't get as hot as we'll be in the middle part of the week, but you'll certainly notice the temperature jump, and then you see the numbers coming down into early next week. And depending how the moisture lays out, stability, and a bunch of different things will impact our storm chances across parts of the plains on the river. But certainly the higher terrain on the eastern slopes of the Rockies, the Palmer Divide, and the Raton Mesa, at the minimum, we'll see a severe weather threat when that cooler air arrives late in the weekend, and the mountains are going to get that as well as we head into early next week. That's how our pattern looks. Been pretty persistent here the last few days, so it gives us higher confidence. We're seeing some agreement on the large scale things in the computer models, and so we haven't had to tweak the forecast too much, but we check it out multiple times a day and tweak it if we need to. You're on Peaks to Plains weather. Our weather together, the most accurate, the most detailed, the most experienced weather in the area.